his camp house, and he gave him great advice. He said, he taught me how to take care of my body. And Dre, we see guys walk into our fighter meetings with bling and then say, we can't afford a nutritionist. This kid's doing it the right way.
Yeah, you got to realize, man, Floyd Diaz has been around Floyd Mayweather for many, many years. He was literally a baby on 24/7 HBO growing up. So he's been around Floyd. He's asking questions. He literally grew up in a boxing ring. So he knows, at least, you know, in theory, what he needed to do. Now he's putting it into practice.
Tonight he came in wearing a shirt in honor of Rafael Garcia. It's going to be hard for anybody to beat me.
Yeah, Diaz is everything that you just mentioned. He's got great skill, jab, combination punching. What he's working on right now is just settling down. His pro debut, very anxious, put on a great performance, but just anxious, and he admitted that in the fighter meeting. Good left hook right there from Diaz. And he's also a little anxious right now, but it's good. He'll work this out. But in the meantime, he's landing some punches on Jasso. The step faster than
There's
Jasso.
a right hand from Floyd Diaz. That one was solid. He stepped right into it. Feet were planted, and quick combination now from the southpaw stance, and Floyd Diaz putting in work early on, but he does get clipped with a long left.
Don't want to go back and hear any critique or criticism, so Diaz is on his way.
Good first round here from both Jaime Jasso and Floyd Diaz, but Diaz getting the best of the action. And first to not only beat you, but knock you out. Pretty much everyone?
The majority of them. And then the fight was over, and they felt duped, like their trainer lied to them.
No lies told here that Floyd Diaz is a talent. May rest in peace. He took a liking to this kid, Floyd Diaz, and he would work on the footwork and hand speed, and his father would work on the rest of the technical stuff. So trying to build that complete young fighter. I mean, he debuted at age 17 a few weeks ago. Now he's turned 18. And yeah, Jasso says, let's make this a fight. Let's get into it.
So when a fighter does that, you should oblige him. Not the way he wants you to, but just keep hitting him, just like he just did right there. You don't have to get angry. Just keep hitting him, because clearly the punches are bothering Jasso. And he's frustrated because he can't land any shots. Great timing from Diaz in these first 2 rounds. Catching Jasso in between his big swings, just like that. But Diaz could also make this a lot easier if he gets that left jab pumping upstairs and downstairs consistently.
Nice speed there from Diaz, picking his punches. Jasso's got quick hands himself. It's just that Diaz is just a quick millisecond faster than he is.
He's just a little faster than Jasso, but Jasso's making a mistake of he's got his feet in quicksand. He's nothing about his offense is creative. He's just standing in place, trying to load up on 2 shots, and so far he has not been successful.
Floyd told us in the fighter meetings, look, I'm best at being awkward and unpredictable, because everybody since I was an amateur would come into a tournament and want to be in my bracket because they wanted to say they beat Floyd's guy. So he's used to guys coming in gunning for him.
Yeah, they want to beat the name. They feel like if they beat Cash Flow, then they're beating Floyd Mayweather.
Dre, you guys had a great conversation right before this fight about Vasily Lomachenko wanting to work his way back into a rematch against Teofimo Lopez. Well, Masayoshi Nakatani also has that same vision, but Lomachenko, will he ever get the rematch? Lomachenko said, I'd rather hang up my gloves than cancel that fight.
Yeah, I respect that, but if you make that decision, you have to live with what comes with that. You can't make excuses about it, and you can't have it both ways.
Diaz is trying to have it both ways here against Jasso, working well defensively. And now that punch gets called a foul by referee Russell Mora.
Yeah, but Diaz is remaining disciplined.
And you see the speed. He ducked in and connected with that right hand, and this time it's another delivery system, but the result is the same. The land finding the face of Jasso, as now it's the left that does damage.
Jasso could do himself some good if he used his left hand as well. He's got some good overhand lefts and rights that he throws, but he's got to try to hide it. He's not going to hit a fighter with defense like Diaz. Landed a two-piece right there.
And he got countered, and then an overhand right from Floyd Diaz, who now connects to the body with the right hand. Diaz walking him down with the left, down to the ribs.
Beautiful body shot from Diaz. Jasso says no, but I say yes. He felt that.
I agree. He made the fur on the right.
Diaz, it may do some good for Jasso to try to come forward.
Nice uppercut there from Diaz as he comes forward. And Cashflow going to the ATM here with a quick three-piece.
See, it's no fun, Bernardo, when you get hit.
He heard, but more importantly, he broke down his own fight and made his own analysis.
He's a humble young man. He's still working a 9-to-5 at Foot Locker while he's pursuing his boxing dream.
The second job to support their pursuit, and his uncle Johnny also took on a role in helping the family out. And they're seeing their fruits pay off here in the second fight as a pro for Floyd Diaz. And the future is bright for this kid.
Yeah, I love what Father Mike Diaz told Cashflow. He said, let's try to step it up and let's try to get him out of there. Let me see you do it. So let's see if young Diaz can pull it off. See him slowly walking Jasso down, meaning he's taking ground little by little to try to land those big shots, just like you just saw.
And nothing better than starting a combination with a body shot and doubling up to the head.
Recognize it and capitalize on it.
Third fight as a pro for Jasso, who made his pro debut in March of 2020 at the age of 18. But he had trouble getting fights due to the pandemic, like so many other fighters. They give him a tough assignment in Floyd Diaz here. So Diaz still works at the Foot Locker. Says, make a few bucks. I love shoes. You guys got something in common, Dre?
Yes, we do. Been a lover of shoes from the crib since I've been a baby.
Ooh, nice right hand there from Diaz.
We count him.
There's that stick. As Jasso was complaining about that head, but so my bad. Came in with my head. A lot of things to like from Diaz. Good personality, great poise, solid skill set.
Good father-son team.
All right, we go the distance, but Floyd Diaz.
This kind of talent and skill like you see right here. Slightly missed that right hand, but he was punching inside of the guard of Jasso all night long. Great leads, great counters. Of course, every fighter is going to make mistakes on the way up, but you want them to be as minimal as possible. You see right here, he's getting a little over anxious, punching over his...
Mark Chinook is in the center of the ring, and he has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Virgin Hotel Las Vegas, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Tim Cheatham, Max DeLuca, and Lisa Giampa all score the bout 40-36. For your winner by unanimous decision, Floyd Cashflow Diaz.
As expected, Floyd Diaz earns his second professional victory at age 18. We'll have more action.